A ceasefire is in place, but the battlefield narrative, it is not fully silent. This is the tense picture emerging from the latest report out of Iran, where military claims suggest that even after Truce announcement, the skies remain active, alert, highly contested. According to Iran's Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, the powerful IRGC, its air defense systems have intercepted and destroyed an Israeli surveillance drone over the southern Iranian province of Fars. Can you imagine? After a ceasefire, the drone has been identified in Iranian reports as Hermes 900, an advanced unmanned aerial vehicle widely used by Israel for long-range intelligence gathering, missions, real-time battlefield monitoring. Well, Iranian military sources claim that the drone entered restricted airspace and it was immediately detected by radar systems before being engaged and shot down. If that is confirmed independently, this would mark one of the most significant post-ceasefire aerial incident, raising fresh questions about whether surveillance operations they are continuing despite the political agreements on de-escalation or not. And this is what is making the timing specifically sensitive because just days after a ceasefire framework was reportedly established, both the sides had publicly indicated a pause in direct escalation. Yet, according to Iranian statement, their air defense networks remain fully active, scanning for any unidentified or hostile aerial movement. The IRGC have described the incident not as an isolated event though, but as part of a broader security posture, one where Iran continues to treat its airspace as an active defense zone, regardless of any diplomatic announcement. Officials here suggest that military readiness has not been reduced and response system they remain on high alert, and that too across the strategic region. Ladies and gentlemen, at the very same time, a senior Iranian official and former IRGC commander has issued a very pointed warning directed at both Israel and the US. The message emphasized that Iran's armed forces they are not operating under the assumption of permanent peace, and that any perceived violation of sovereignty it will be met with immediate retaliation. Let me simplify it for you a little bit here. The message from Tehran is this: the ceasefire may exist on paper, but operational readiness it remains unchanged on the ground. And any aerial disruption, intentional or otherwise, it will not be ignored by Iran this time. So this creates a very complicated reality for the whole region, right? On one side, diplomatic channels are pushing for stability and controlled de-escalation. And on the other side, military incidents like drone interception suggest that surveillance, deterrence, and strategic positioning are all still actively underway. Now, about the drone, the Hermes 900 itself, it is not a minor platform. It is considered a long-endurance drone capable of staying airborne for extended hours, gathering high-resolution intelligence and supporting both defensive and offensive planning. And this is why any reported loss of such a system, it carries both tactical and symbolic weight. Now, the bigger question emerges once again. Is this an isolated airspace violation or maybe just a sign that covert operations are continuing even after the ceasefire announcement? Because let's be honest, in modern conflict like this, the official deadline, it often says calm. While radar system, military logs, intercepted signals, they sometimes tells a very, very different story. And as long as both the sides maintain high alert status, incidents like this, it risks becoming more and more just about reports. They risk becoming flashpoints. For now, the ceasefire holds in words, but the skies over Iran, they are still speaking in a very different language.